Hi, I'm Julie Verdon. I work at Harper College as the Director of Campus Recreation. My responsibilities at the Recreation Center include oversight of the day-to-day operations of our building, directly managing the campus recreation professional staff, working with our campus partners on utilization of our building's resources, and developing an annual business plan including goals and objectives.
Hi, everybody. My name is Laura Chrisman. I work for the Department of Campus Recreation at Harper College. I am the Assistant Director of Programs and Communications, and I manage the fitness programs, including group exercise and personal training, the fitness floor, and I also manage all the communications, including the website, social media, digital media, and member communications.
Hi, my name is Demetra Zugris, and I am the Assistant Director of Facilities at the Harper Health and Recreation Center. Some of my duties involve overseeing the day-to-day operations of the facility, building maintenance, overseeing member and guest services, and our welcome desk.
Hi, I'm Veronica Tantoko, and I'm the Assistant Director of Operations and Special Events at the Health and Recreation Center at Harper College. My main responsibility is facility scheduling and event management, risk management, and I oversee the e-gaming room and field house operations. In addition to that, I assist with programming for our intramural sports and some of our programs. And I also help manage our social media. So make sure you follow us on Harper Campus Rec on Instagram and Facebook.
I got involved in the field of collegiate recreation approximately 7 years ago. After college, I started my career in medical fitness, which is a fitness center on the campus of a hospital. I spent 15 years or more in medical fitness before I landed in collegiate rec. It was a different silo of fitness, but I have found my skill set has transferred well.
I got involved in collegiate recreation just recently. It's been a couple of years with this position at Harper College. I got involved because a past colleague of mine transferred from medical fitness into collegiate recreation several years ago, and she said that she was having so much fun that I decided to join her.
And how did I get involved or learn about the field of collegiate recreation? Well, I actually learned about recreation because growing up I was very heavily involved in many sports and recreation activities. And by doing so and participating in these activities, this afforded me many positive experiences, which led me to explore pursuing a career in recreation further.
So I got involved in collegiate recreation when I was an undergrad at the University of Illinois in Chicago. Actually, my initial involvement started when I was in the kinesiology club. We hosted a lot of our events, like buddy boot camp or some of our just monthly meetings at the rec center. And eventually I got a job working there. And as I got more involved, the more I learned about the field of collegiate recreations, especially from the professional staff supervisors that I had at UIC.
Transferred well. In my experience, to be successful in campus rec, you need to like people, like working with them, like helping them, like listening. If you're a people person, you'll do well in this field. My undergraduate is a BS in kinesiology, which is the study of movement. I'm finishing up my last two classes for my master's, which is an MS in human movement. I've held multiple certifications in group fitness, personal training, and aquatics. In terms of preparation to work in campus rec, I would say every job I've held up to this point has prepared me in some way. I remember shining my dad's shoes for $1 a pair when I was 8 or 10 years of age. From that, I learned to take pride in a job well done. Even though it was just a pair of black leather shoes, it taught me an early age to finish what you start, do a thorough job, and take time to appreciate your hard work.
The education and certifications that I have to prepare me for collegiate recreation, I'm currently certified as a personal trainer and a certified spin instructor with nearly 25 years in the fitness industry. I have worked at medical fitness centers, mainstream fitness centers, and boutique studios, and now I work at a recreational fitness center. I have a recent master's degree in integrated marketing and communications, which gives me the skills that I need to promote the programs along with communicating to the students, staff, and the community.
So I received a degree in recreation and sports management, and I hold a certified park and recreation professional certification through the National Park and Recreation Association. I also completed a internship in campus recreation during my undergraduate studies and have held numerous roles within campus recreation at another higher education institution.
The most beneficial experience that has prepared me to work in collegiate recreation is actually working in collegiate recreation. This field is constantly evolving and changing, and my own personal experience grows along with it. So, initially, as a student, just utilizing the facility and eventually working at the rec center at UIC introduced me to the field and the different areas within collegiate recreation that you can work in. And from there, I was able to get a graduate assistantship and go to graduate school, which taught me about the more administrative side of working in collegiate recreation. And now, as a young professional, just managing different aspects of our facility at Harper College continues to teach me how to be more efficient and innovative in the field.
Where do I see myself in 5 years is a tough question to answer. Both my children will be done with high school and some college. I'll have another 10 years or so to work. So I could see myself staying in the field of campus rec or potentially moving into a different leadership role in a totally different industry. It's hard to say. Post full-time employment, aka retirement, I see myself returning to my roots and working as a working with people as a personal trainer, life coach, group exercise instructor, just part-time so I can travel and put my feet up a bit.
Some of the career goals that I have for the next 5 years, more than likely, I will be in collegiate recreation. And I hope to stay in this industry. And when I'm out of this industry, I'm probably going to be a personal trainer again and a group exercise instructor.
Exactly, not sure where I see myself in 5 years, but I do hope to be in a similar role or another leadership role within the fitness and recreation industry.
My ultimate goal is to become a director of a campus recreation department. I don't know when that's going to happen. Maybe it'll be in 5 years, 10 years, or who knows. But all I know is every day or week, I try to do something a little better, try to learn something new. I take advantage of learning things in all areas from fitness to e gaming, aquatics to member services, staff management to technology to software. I want to gain the most knowledge I can about these different areas. So one day when I am a director, I can give advice and different knowledge to those who are going to be my assistant directors, my associate directors, my coordinators that work under me in my department.
I enjoy working in collegiate rec because of the students. We offer employment opportunities, so there's the student employment development piece, but we also get to offer a positive, uplifting place for students to distress and get healthy. My early 20s were a stressful time, so I relate to the uncertainty that students feel during college. Exercise was my saving grace at that age, and guess what? It still is. Thanks for listening, and I hope to see you at the Harper Health and Recreation Center.
What do I like about collegiate recreation? I like mostly working with the students. I get great satisfaction of working with the students and being on the college campus and being in higher education.
I just really enjoy being able to work with the students, and I like being able to create a positive experience and be able to create a positive opportunity for those within the campus community through recreation.
So I love working in collegiate recreation because we get to do a lot of exciting things. We're not just the gym on campus. Uh, there might be similar nuances like answering emails or drawing up rental contracts on a daily basis. But one weekend we might be hosting a martial arts tournament. The next weekend we're doing a bike swap meet. Some Thursdays I come in and classes or athletic practices are running as normal, but the next Thursday we're doing a bench press competition. So there's always new things going on in the rec center, and you also get to work and meet a lot of different people.